For centuries, Count Dracula had hidden in plain sight. Now, at 560 years old, the real vampire clocked in as a mere scare actor at Terror Manor, terrifying tourists. They praised his flawless realism, oblivious that the NPC they were screaming at was in fact the real creature. He lived peacefully with Frank, a 200-year-old Frankenstein's monster, and Lucy, his adopted 7-year-old half-werewolf daughter. On a stormy night, Luna Morris, a gothic literature blogger, arrived at the manor's entrance, seeking shelter from the merciless rain.
Come in, come in!
Dracula offered warmly. By the fireplace, Luna noticed a rare first edition of Dracula on his shelf.
Beautiful copy,
she said, touching the worn cover.
I've always believed true vampires aren't evil monsters, but lonely souls who've lived too long, desperate to be understood. If I met a real vampire, I'd try to understand him rather than fear him.
Her words struck Dracula's heart like lightning. In 560 years, no one had ever understood his deepest longing. The rain stopped. Luna prepared to leave.
Thank you for the shelter,
she said softly.
This has been the warmest evening I've had in ages.
Dracula watched her car disappear into the night, feeling something he'd long forgotten: hope. Meanwhile, hidden in the tree line, a mysterious figure lowered his binoculars and checked his camera equipment.
Absolutely perfect.
Please click for more episodes here.
She and Dracula spent evenings discussing literature in his library and strolling through moonlit gardens. Their connection deepened rapidly. Frank noticed Dracula's transformation.
In 560 years, you've never been so human-like. Love makes one brave, but also vulnerable.
Little Lucy adored Luna.
Dad, when will Luna come to live with us?
One night, they sat together in the garden. The moon hung pale and hazy in the sky.
I wish I could see what a real vampire looks like,
Luna said, smiling as if she was in a dream.
They must be more enchanting, legends suggest.
Her trust moved Dracula deeply. He decided to give her a gentle demonstration.
Perhaps you can,
he said softly, but suddenly the clouds parted and white moonlight flooded the garden. Dracula started to panic. His vampire instincts were awakened beyond his control.
Luna! Leave here, right now!
He gasped, feeling his primal nature stirring. The scent of her blood filled his senses like iron and honey. But it was too late. The transformation has begun, and he couldn't stop it. His body tensed as ancient predatory instincts took hold. His crimson eyes shimmered, and his fangs started extending.
Please click for more episodes here.
Moonlight triggered Dracula's primal instincts of a vampire. His eyes blazed deep crimson, fangs fully extended, radiating supernatural power far beyond his control. Terror shot through Luna like ice water. The warmth in Dracula's eyes had vanished, replaced by a predator's hunger. This was no man. This was a monster. She fled into the night, his tortured cries echoing behind her.
Luna, please! Let me explain.
He shouted desperately, but her car engine roared to life, tires screeching as she escaped into the night. Dracula collapsed in the garden, realizing he'd destroyed everything beautiful between them.
What have I done?
He whispered, consumed by self-hatred. From the shadows, social media influencer Sarah Cross reviewed her camera footage. She'd been secretly stalking and filming for weeks to uncover the secrets of Terror Manor. She began posting cryptic teasers.
What if the star performers were not human at all? The truth drops in 3 days, and it will break the internet.
Her follower count was exploding, with viral anticipation across social media platforms. Meanwhile, Dracula remained in the garden until dawn, unaware that real danger was approaching. Sarah continued gathering evidence, photographing Frank working in the garden and Lucy reading by the window.
This is far more valuable than I imagined,
she muttered while reviewing her footage.
Much more valuable indeed.
Sarah smiled mysteriously. Her true plan is taking shape.
Please click for more episodes here.
Luna paced her apartment, tormented by internal conflict. She couldn't forget the rainy night's warmth, yet couldn't ignore the terrifying reality she'd witnessed. She repeatedly reached for her phone to call Dracula, then hesitated each time.
Was any of it real?
She whispered to herself. Meanwhile, Dracula fell into deep despair, refusing food and abandoning his performances. He wrote letter after letter to Luna, only to tear them up in frustration. Frank worried.
Wait. You can't go on like this.
Little Lucy asked innocently.
Why doesn't Luna come to play anymore? Did I do something wrong?
Her question pierced Dracula's heart deeper than any stake. Across town, Sarah worked frantically in her studio, researching the manor's history, assembling equipment, contacting her production team. She posted countdown teasers online.
48 hours until Halloween's special live stream. Prepare to witness the ultimate truth.
She grinned as comments poured in from eager followers. Finally, Dracula found courage to write his last letter. If you remember what you said that rainy night, about understanding rather than fear, please give me one chance to explain. Tonight at moonrise, I'll wait in the garden. If you don't come, I'll disappear from your life forever.
Please click for more episodes here.
Luna stood at Terror Manor's entrance holding Dracula's letter. Her hands trembled as she pushed open the door. She saw Dracula stood waiting in the garden, but she kept her distance. He took a step forward.
That night, I can explain.
I lost control, but I would never.
Luna retreated toward the door.
You had fangs, Dracula! Your eyes. I don't know what's real anymore.
Unable to finish, she was shaking.
Yes, we are monsters.
He stayed frozen in place.
But I'm also the man who sat with you in this garden and talked about literature until dawn. That's real too.
I have been alone for 560 years.
He gestured to the large figure by the hearth.
Frank, his own creator, cast him out, disgusted by the very life he'd stitched together.
And Lucy, her blood made her an outcast.
His gaze softened as he glanced toward the stairs.
She belonged nowhere, but we found family in each other.
Do you know what's most painful? Not hunger, not darkness, but that no one has ever truly seen me until I met you.
It was as if a spell had broken. Luna saw them clearly for the first time, not as nightmares, but as the abandoned, the unwanted. Her fear dissolved into a gentle tide of understanding. Just as she began accepting them, Lucy ran over excitedly.
The camera lady came back.
Through the windows, they could see Sarah's professional film crew setting up equipment outside the manor. Dracula's expression hardened as he realized the threat.
Luna, tomorrow you'll know my choice.
Please click for more episodes here.
Halloween night arrived. Sarah began her ultimate monster hunt livestream.
Tonight, justice triumphs over evil.
She announced to over 1 million viewers. Comments erupted with support and excitement. She led her camera crew and police into Terror Manor, expecting to find terrified monsters fleeing in panic. Instead, she discovered Dracula sitting calmly with his family. Dracula spoke with quiet dignity.
Yes, I am a vampire. I've lived 560 years. But I'm also a father, trying to protect my family.
Sarah's mouth fell open. Dracula continued.
We don't prey on humans. We help this community, asking nothing in return.
Frank added gently.
I repair homes and tend gardens. Lucy helps injured animals.
Lucy looked into the camera with innocent eyes.
I just want people to love me.
Online comments began shifting, with viewers calling Sarah the real monster, while others insisted it was a trick.
No! They are brainwashing you! This is how the monsters deceive you!
The stream erupted. The battle for public opinion had begun, with heated debates flooding the comments.
Please click for more episodes here.
Sarah attempted regaining control. Her voice rose desperately.
You're all fooled! Look at this child! She's been brainwashed by these monsters!
Online comments again leaned toward Sarah. Then Lucy stepped toward the camera, her eyes glowing faintly golden.
My name is Lucy. I know I'm different from other children, but I've never hurt anyone. I just want a family who loves me.
She took a shaky breath.
If that makes me a monster, then I'll be a monster. But I don't understand. Why are love and protection bad?
The chat froze, and then it exploded. Frank shared his wisdom.
My creator abandoned me 200 years ago. I spent centuries in loneliness. But 7 years ago,
When this baby was left at our doorstep, I found my purpose. She taught me what unconditional love means.
It was over. It was no longer a debate. It was a deluge. The support for Sarah's hunt collapsed into a global sea of condemnation. Sarah saw the comments, the collapsing narrative, the utter ruin of her triumph.
These creatures will show their true nature eventually.
She screamed.
They will!
With a feral cry, she lunged, not at Dracula, not at Frank, but at the child.
I'll rescue you!
She shrieked as she tried to grab Lucy. Across the world, more than 2 million people let out a single unified gasp.
Please click for more episodes here.
Sarah became completely hysterical as viewer support slipped away. She lunged forward and actually snatched Lucy from Dracula's arms, claiming to save her. Lucy cried out in fear. In that instant, Dracula's paternal instincts exploded. His eyes blazed crimson fire, fangs fully extended, radiating ancient supernatural power. His voice thundered with centuries of authority.
Release my daughter!
Sarah froze completely. The camera captured every detail of his terrifying transformation. Dracula immediately realized what he'd done. He expected the audience to recoil in horror at his monstrous appearance. Instead, the comments exploded with support.
That's what a real father looks
Sarah
like.
is the real monster here.
Protect your family, Dracula.
Anyone who hurts children is the true evil.
One comment said, Dracula has fangs but a loving heart. Sarah looks human, but has a twisted soul. I know who the real monster is. Sarah's plan crumbled completely as her influencer career died in real time. Several months later, Terror Manor became a famous destination. Supporters from around the world visited to meet the loving supernatural family they'd defended online. Dracula and Luna exchanged vows in the back garden, with Lucy as flower girl and Frank officiating.
Your loneliness touched my heart.
Luna said.
Now let my love heal all your solitude.
Dracula replied,
You taught me that true courage isn't hiding oneself, but showing one's real soul to someone worthy.
Dracula, Luna, Frank, and Lucy sat together as family by the same fireplace where they first met, finally feeling truly accepted by the world.
Remember that rainy night?
Luna smiled.
The most beautiful is just beginning.
Please click for more episodes here.